That's a crap question. You need to rephrase that question. Okay. What amazing projects have Taking the Pixels done for me? So they've done some fantastic video footage, various different venues to show what we do as a company with food and how it works and how our product works and how it develops, and presenting the story of start to finish from chef to plate for our brands, and it's been fantastic. So I think a great example of this is I work in one of the most demanding industries on the planet, the private jet world, and you have to be incredibly reactive. And so an opportunity came to film on a private jet, which is extremely rare, and they just pulled it out of the hat. There are very few companies I work with across the board in any industry that can react and action things as fast as they can, which I think is a huge positive for me, especially for this industry. It needs to be now, and they dropped everything and were there, and it was brilliant. I think your pricing is good. I think your pricing is fair. It's at a price that at the moment, with everything going on in the world, that it enabling me to continue marketing and spending money on marketing without having to either cut something else back or make a difficult decision on something else. And because of the pricing, it's meant I can use Taking the Pixels more. Whereas if the pricing had been like some of the costs and quotes that I've had from videographer companies in the past, you would use them once and then that's it. And you try and make do with it for the next, couple of years or a year or whatever. With Taking the Pixels, it's priced at a position where I can just keep doing things. Video is so important now in business. It's all about video. Video, whether it's Instagram or YouTube or whatever you're going to use it for. You want somebody who's a partner, not just we're going to charge you a huge amount of money. And the thing is as well is that companies, I also look at those businesses that do quote huge amounts, and then they turn up with 5 guys and van loads of equipment, and you think, I just want you to do an afternoon shooting. So I think your pricing is bang on, and I think it's really good, and it makes you more usable and user-friendly, and I can pick up the phone and say, hey, let's shoot this at the end of the month, and not feel like I'm gonna have my finance guy giving me a hard time. I think for you two as young guys, I think what you're doing and the service you provide is fantastic. This is whether you want to put this in your video or not, right? But I deal with, especially in the hospitality world, you deal with a lot of sharks, deal with a lot of people. I'll give a great example, our freezers at the moment. You're dealing with people who tell you one thing, charge you another, do the next, and there's no longevity in the relationship. The one thing that I've been really impressed with you guys is that you understand the value of the relationship, and you always go that little bit further. That for me is value for money, right? It's the quality, all these things you bring in. So for me, value for money is your 3 words really.